Scare! 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 I play. Oh no! How are you? Oh no! How's it going? My non-existent viewers, it is I, TVB. And it is currently 10:41 p.m. on November 1st. This is going to be the November 2025 Skizzo Rambling. I'm just going to say this right now. One thing I totally forgot to talk about in the October Skizzo Rambling, which was the day after my 27th birthday and the day before my YouTube channel's 12th anniversary, was I listed off my 9 favorite dinosaurs in that video, and I also just spent the rest of the video just yammering about things. Yeah, just the things, indeed. Things. Thingy things. Excuse me. Buggy. And then, it's like, I hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween, by the way. Thank you all for who turned into my Turtle Tuesday video, my Turtle Tuesday videos, as well as, the list videos that I've been making lately. I made my 9 favorite albums video, and my 9 favorite, my top 9 most motivational songs video, and my 9 unpopular opinions and hot takes and stuff like that. But one thing I forgot to talk about in the October Skizzo Rambling, of all the things I could have discussed, was that my girlfriend and I went to the Popcorn Festival in Marion, Ohio, back in September. Right? It was September 6th, which was the day after my year anniversary of moving to Columbus. Actually, there was a Popcorn Festival, which is pretty self-explanatory. It's a huge festival that happens in Marion every year with lots of popcorn and a lot of other food trucks too. And there's live music, and one of the live bands that came to the Popcorn Festival was Quiet Riot, which for those of you who don't know, they're one of the 80s hair metal pioneers, with Randy Rhoads as their founding guitarist. May he rest in peace. Before he left that band, I think he left Quiet Riot to work with Ozzy Osbourne back in the day. The 2 great legends that were gone way too soon. But yeah, Quiet Riot, they played at the Marion Popcorn Festival, and it was super cool to see them. These older rock stars just still kicking it to this day. That's cool. I've always loved the song "Come On Feel the Noise," and I put "Bang Your Head" Metal Health on my September playlist, because I only really add songs, because I've talked about this before in other videos. I'll say again here, it's I have playlists for every month and every season. Not every song, not every song on my fall playlist is on my September playlist, but every song on my September playlist is on my fall playlist. Same thing with November. I bust out my November playlist today. And, I only, when I first got Spotify, I was treating it like a 21-year-old using his real ID at a liquor store for the first time. Before I knew it, all of my season playlists, for fall, spring, summer, and winter, were just, 16 and a half hours long, and I was like, okay, maybe I should stop adding songs to these playlists and make a whole lot of new playlists. I just started one recently. I call it the Pazza playlist. I just been throwing random songs onto it. When that playlist gets too long, I'm gonna make another playlist. That's gonna be called the Quibbity Squee. Oh man, wanna give Oh jeez. And the things. What things? Yeah, but it's I only add songs to the November playlist and the September playlist and October playlist. Well, one, because October is being my favorite month of the year, is my longest out of all the monthly playlists. The first half of my October playlist is on my fall playlist, right? Of all the songs I listen to in October, right? But the second half of the October playlist is exclusively for October. It's all Halloween music, which I guess this is one unpopular opinion I could have said in that video, but decided not to, I guess, because I didn't want the video going for super long or go past 9 reasons, or 9 unpopular opinions, you know, because I like to keep things at number 9 on this channel, hence my name. But yeah, I actually like Halloween music. Excuse me, more than Christmas music. Yeah, but, oh man, yeah, and like I actually like Halloween music. You know, from yeah, I talked about this in my album, my favorite albums of all time, but I'll say it again here. It's like I bop both Silver Scream albums from Ice Nine Kills every October, the same way that normies bop All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey every December and get ready for Christmas. Yeah, I do listen to a lot of Christmas music in December, just not Mariah Carey. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Oh man. What else should I discuss? And yeah, I hope everyone had a fantastic Halloween. My Halloween was crazy this year. I gotta say, I think this October, this month, was probably my busiest month of the year, but also my favorite, which is like, yeah, it's my favorite month of the year, and it's my birthday this month. You know, I'm officially 27. Like, oh my gosh, I'm like officially in my late 20s. But yeah, excuse me. Well, back to what I was saying earlier. Like, I only add songs to the frickin' the monthly playlist or the fall playlist if, like, either A, I come across a song that specifically has the word, like, fall or autumn or September or October or November, whatever respective month or season it is, in the title of the song, or if it's for, like, extremely particular reasons, like if it's for a band I've seen in concert during that particular month or season, like, henceforth, I saw Eliza and I saw Quiet Riot play at the Popcorn Festival in September 6th, that is. Therefore, I put Bang Your Head Metal Health on my September playlist. Simple as it gets. It's the same thing with, like, my May playlist, because, you know, we went to Sonic Temple together, and we saw Linkin Park and Trivium and I Prevail, and Set It Off, Jimmy Eat World, the first half of Jimmy Eat World set, same thing with Ball for My Valentines, and Hoobastank that day. So I had one song from all those 7 respective bands on the May playlist. Ah, Guy McGee! Oh man, like, oh jeez, also, oh man, but yeah, I try to make these the skizzo ramblings as close to the first day of each month as I possibly can. Like, you know, sometimes I, like, shoot for, like, you know, because October was a little different because it was, you know, my birthday being October 5th, my YouTube channel's anniversary being October 7th, 2 days after that. And, like, I try to, like, do the Skizzo Ramblings, like, no later than, like, the 7th of each month, if that makes sense. Like, I know there's not a ton of viewers for the Skizzo Ramblings, but I have a lot of fun making these videos because they're a great way for me to give you guys channel updates and, you know, showcase, do like a voiceover or some like Minecraft gameplay like this, and just like I'll talk about life and just like give you guys monthly updates and like talk about plans and how the year's been going. And oh man, oh jeez, and I get to be extra silly. I love this silliness. Like, how would I just, like, it was Halloween, it was like the spookiest day of the year, right? How would you like it if you're asleep at night and it's a thundering night and like the thunder, and it's like, and you're trying to sleep through a thunderous night, but then out of nowhere the monster in your closet pops out of the closet and he's in a pink princess suit and he's like, "Eee!" and you're like screaming in horror as the monster just jumps on your bed and starts like kicking you awake. And he starts tickling you and like pinning you to the bed. or you go downstairs. Or you go down and like you're just awakened in the middle of the night by the monster in your closet in a pink princess suit, in a pink princess dress or an outfit. Oh no, I'm holding the ninja sword right now that you guys have seen in my videos. I'm like, wee, and it's like when you reach for the ninja sword to scare the beast away, the beast in your closet in the pink princess suit, or you have to do laundry. Let me just check my timer really fast. I don't know. This is like a freak coincidence. Now the past two Skizzo ramblings, I've like recorded them while I've like had laundry waiting for me in the washing machine. Yeah, I got like I'm not gonna make this Skizzo rambling as long as the last ones. Like, you know, I like to have these Skizzo ramblings vary in length. Just depends on like the subject matter. Like, you know, last one was like a special occasion because I wanted to list off my 9 favorite dinosaurs. And the one before that for September, because Daily Reacts got his channel back, so I wanted to have him as like a guest for the first like 10 minutes of it, and like because the September Skizzo rambling was like. That was like a year review, because like, you know, September 5th was my anniversary of like moving to Columbus, so I just wanted to talk about how like the past year of life has been, you know, just getting this fresh start in life, you know, here in Ohio, like with the Columbus Zoo and everything, and all that other jazz. Yeah, but I gotta say, like, you know, October was a crazy month this year, because like I've been working so much, and I wouldn't have that any other way at this point, because it's like, you know, I got bills to pay, I got utilities, I gotta build up my savings again, because it was a stressful summer for me, you know, during my layoff period from the zoo, when I ended my position in the Congo department, you know, the gorillas and the other primates and the leopards, you know, copies, and trying to find a new department to join the zoo. Henceforth, that led me to events and promotions, the character ambassador team, and like. So I've been with the character ambassador team since September 10th, that is, right? Excuse me. And yeah, now we're like so I'm like a month and a half into the position at this point, and my next layoff period's gonna be in January, like mid-January. So until then, I'm just determined to like work as much as humanly possible. I am gonna fly out to visit my dad for Thanksgiving in New Jersey. It'll be my first time seeing him and going back home to Milburn since August. That was one thing I did during my layoff period from the zoo, which I think guy. Oh geez, oh yeah, but just in the meantime, I'm trying to work as much as I can, both at the zoo and at my second job, you know, working front desk at LA Fitness, and pick up a lot of extra shifts there, you know, like, not just at my main location. Like, I'm gonna be back there tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. from 8 to 1, and then right after that, I'm going to one of the other locations. They need some help being covered at the front desk from 2 to 7. So yeah, I'm in for a busy day tomorrow for sure. I was like tempted to like make this Skizzo rambling when I got home from that tomorrow, but it's like I figured tonight would be the night to do it, because it's like, you know, because I've had yeah, because you know, I haven't had like that many days off, and today was like my first full day off. Like, you know, for November, because like, you know, we just ended Boo at the Zoo season. Like, you know, that was for 3 weekends. You know, Boo at the Zoo was from the first Friday till Sunday. The second one. You know, October 10th to the 12th, then October 17th through the 19th, and October 24th through the 26th. It's funny because actual Halloween was on a Friday this year, and they didn't want to do Boo at the Zoo on actual Halloween, even though it was on a Friday. Like, what is that logic? But yeah, so we're like gearing up to get ready for Wild Lights. But you know, we did a lot. Yesterday was like, you know, Halloween was just a crazy day for me this year, because I had a triple shift. Like, I was at my main gym. Because I always close on Fridays at my main gym location, right? You know, the 5 to 9 shifts. I work there Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I just like pick up extra shifts, like, you know, both there and at other locations whenever people ask me to. Pretty much. But yeah, I was closed on Friday, so I wore my hot dog suit to work yesterday, you know, for the morning shift, because they also needed me to cover the 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. shift, and I had to be at the zoo, so I wore my hot dog suit to the gym yesterday morning, and then I took it off, and headed straight to the zoo because we were doing like setup and teardown all day for Wild Lights. Oh man, it was like it was a crazy day yesterday. Holy cow! Like we were like my teammates and I were like running around like setting up tents for the new baby elephant that was born recently. Like there was like a little adoption tent. People like I'm not too sure what that entailed specifically because we were busy doing other stuff right after we set that up. But like we did like freaking teardowns for Boo at the Zoo. Like we're tearing down Boo stuff and like moving around a lot of stuff for Wild Lights. Moving things over to Asia Quest. We spent a lot of time at Asia Quest yesterday. Like, oh yes. Oh, I think that's one of my favorite sections at the zoo is Asia Quest because tigers are my favorite animal, but I digress. Yeah, and then like I was at the zoo from like 9 a.m. till 4:30, and then like right after that I just booked it straight to my usual evening shift at LA Fitness and put on the hot dog suit for that. And then I closed at 9 p.m. yesterday, and then like after that I headed straight to my usual, like this is my Friday night ritual now, is like it's karaoke night at the bowling alley down the street from my place where I've recorded all of my skizzo, my derpy covers since I moved here to Columbus, with the exception of one that I recorded back in September, because a few weeks after Eliza and I saw Quiet Riot at the Popcorn Festival. It was her birthday on September 25th. Yeah, that's her birthday. I love you, sweetheart. And yeah, we the night after that, like it was karaoke night at her dad's bar up there. So like I had her filming me sing "Come On Feel the Noise." I still haven't uploaded that, but I recorded that and and a handful of other like the derpy covers, of me just singing like random songs at the bowling alley. Yeah. So I'll like get around to editing those and like putting them. I was like considering doing like a derpy compilation because I wasn't sure if I wanted to do like another compilation video of me singing like multiple songs, but I like to include at least one guest in all those videos. I just haven't filmed me doing any duets with any of my friends who I've met at that bowling alley within the past year. So I would just feel I don't want the compilation of just me singing, if that makes any sense. So I'll just upload those videos separately as just individual videos. Like I'll just it's like a little like mini splurge of like derpy covers being uploaded within the span of like 4 to 5 days or something like that. The derpy covers. Oh geez, and I did film myself singing an Avenged Sevenfold song in my hot dog suit last night, with some help from my friend Quinn. Which that was, I'm really excited at that one, actually. Yeah, so it was a karaoke night. Yes, karaoke. There was a costume contest too. My friend Paul won the costume contest. You guys might have seen him in a handful of my derby covers. He's been we've done duets together before in the past year, and there's some of them on my YouTube channel. And like, yeah, he wore the Hocus Pocus. The witch, the ginger one. I haven't watched that movie in years. Jeez. Hocus Pocus, oogly oogly boogly, alakazam, avada kedavra, you shall not pass, fusroda, expecto patronum! Oh, jeez. How would you like it if you encountered a wizard, you and your friends, you're like in a house, and the wizard is going just chanting gibberish, and there's red smoke being summoned out of the fingers, and the final piece of the ritual is that he just charges at you while screaming, "Yeah!" And you and your friends scream and horn, try to run away, but the wizard is chasing you, and he's levitating with his cloak. Oh man! Oh, and like the ninja sword, and you have to grab the ninja sword. Ninja versus wizard, or like one thing we do for Boo at the Zoo is we have the character train go around. We have a little train that goes around with our characters, right? And one of our characters is Callie Sea Lion, right? We dress up as a pirate every year. Yeah, same thing with our other sea creature characters, Manny Manatee, Sam Pelican, and the Tawny Sea Turtle. Yes, they all dress up as pirates for Boo at the Zoo for like character meet and greets and like the character train. We call it the Pirate Palooza. right? And then right after the Pirate Palooza, we do the dinosaur train, because we have an animatronic dinosaur character named Nina the Dilophosaurus. Excuse me. So give me the idea. It's like, oh, what if we had a story about pirates versus dinosaurs? Dino pirates. Pirate dinosaurs. The pirates defending themselves from dinosaurs, or dinosaurs defending themselves from pirates, like the islands, the sea monsters, Mosasaurus. Oh man. Oh, the Yahoy! Arr! It's like, arr! It's like one of the pirates just like barge into a barber shop. They're like, give me your hair combs! Yes! The pirates, of course, the thing they need to steal is just hair combs. That's all they're interested in. Give me all your hair combs! Ahoy, mateys! I'm a pirate! Arrgh! And it's like, and then Nina the Dilophosaurus. Good thing she's actually a scientifically accurate Dilophosaurus. No frill, no venom spit, and she's like really big too. Like, oh yeah, we play like some cute dinosaur themed songs to go with her on the dinosaur train too, as well as like pirate music for the Pirate Palooza train. It's like, if I were in charge of the playlist, I'd be playing Ailstorm or pirate metal or something, or some bands like that, you know, for the Pirate Palooza. But that would scare away the visitors for sure. They'd be scary. It's scary. It's like, I was just, you know, because yeah, expect more metal derpy covers. You know, like I said, I've filmed a few derpy covers of just you know, me singing. Like a handful of those are like metal songs. I've been like, you know, I've been like trying to improve my metal screaming a lot more within the past like few weeks, and you know, because I've learned a lot of like neat little tricks, or like, or should I say, not tricks, but techniques. You know, that was one thing I learned from my Krav Maga class, my senior year of high school. It's like, Vitas, I teach you techniques, not tricks. Use the word trick, people are gonna laugh at you. I'm like, yeah, sure. So yeah, there's techniques. Yes. The techniques of, like, you know, how to improve your metal voice and your screaming. I've been trying to do that a lot more lately. But yeah, it's like, fall is my favorite time of year for metal music, because I you know, that's like half my fall playlist is like metal, because of like, you know, it goes well with Halloween and earlier sunsets and the change of seasons, and there's a huge variety of leaf colors every fall, just like there's a huge variety of metal subgenres. Oh jeez. But yeah, it's like the pirate metal and the freaking, oh geez, like, you know, you got pirates versus dinosaurs and ninja versus the Grand Wizard saving your friends from the wizard going, stay da da da, and flying towards you in the red cloak, and the monster in your closet with the pink princess suit or outfit barging into your sleep and like trying to, and just going like, wee, and you're screaming in horror as you're what if the monster in your closet is a giant koala? Being like, I am not a bear! And you're like, what the heck is going on? And I was telling my coworker Chris about that yesterday. Like, how would you like if you were just attacked in the middle of the night by the monster in your closet while she's wearing a pink princess like outfit, and you're just attacked in the middle of the night? It's the darkest story. It's like, the fuck, Vitas? Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Where do you come up with this shit? Or what if it's like, oh man, let me check my timer. Hold on. But gibby. Okay, so I got another 13 minutes. I honestly am not sure how long it takes my washer to, like, you know, wash my clothes. It's not one of those, like, well, you know, like, because my roommate Daniel's house, like, he owns the house, right? I'm not. Our washer and our dryers don't really have like time. They do have time settings, but whatever. I digress. But yeah, it's like usually it takes like 35 to 45 minutes. Our washing machine doesn't have like a timer on it. You know, that's not one of those kind of washers. It's just like, I guess you just like do the settings, and it just depends on how long it takes. But how would you like it if I check in on the washer as I'm done recording this video? I open the washing machine, and out comes Gimli from Lord of the Rings. The dwarf from the Lord of the Rings just barges out my washing machine. He's like, like, where are my girlfriend says I'm starving. and you're just attacked by a dwarf. Oh, you gotta do laundry. You open the washing machine, and out comes the dwarf. And he's like pouncing on you. Oh man. And you guys really want to be amused. Yeah, I know they're old, but like the YouTube poops for Lord of the Rings. Oh jeez. It's like send the ring deep into Gimli's ass. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh jeez! Oh bees! Oh jeez! I'm all about the silliness on this channel and the absurdity. Or like, oh man, I gotta set up that. Oh yes, for sure. And yeah, and like, anyways. Yeah, with that was my Halloween basically, and today, on the other hand, since it was my first full day off from, it was like since I didn't have to be either at the zoo or the gym today. You know, Eliza and I were like planning this out because there was like a special convention that was going on in the Mansfield Mall. Mansfield's like, I want to say it's like 45 minutes away from my girlfriend's place. Yeah, so, and her place is like an hour-ish north of mine, so I want to say, like, if I were just, it was like be a little less than 2-hour drive, give or take. Yeah, Mansfield it's a fairly small neighborhood. Like, there's the mall, and like we've been to the mall together a few times in the past few months, right? And there's a movie theater there, not at the mall, but like close-ish to it. Yeah, the Cinemark Theater. Yeah, the mall is having this like special like expo today, where it's like a whole bunch of tables and people selling like and trading like, you know, Pokemon cards and like, you know, and just old school like DS games and like DSIs and, or, you know, like Nintendo stuff, and, you know, of course like action figures and Pokemon cards, and because my girlfriend's really into like, you know, collecting Pokemon cards. And yeah, I'll make an Instagram post about it after I'm done with this. Like, I went my hot dogs too, and she's really good at crocheting things. Like, she crocheted a popcorn dress, so we both went as movie theater snacks. So yeah, that was our Halloween, because, you know, I was too busy to see her yesterday on actual Halloween, so we decided to make today Halloween for the expo, and like people were giving us compliments. You know, it was like, hey, nice hot dog suit, nice popcorn dress, and we went to Hot Topic and Spencer's, and you know, that's at the Mansfield Mall. We got food there too. And then after that, we saw Black Phone 2. That's the thing. This is gonna be the Black Phone 2 review portion of the Skizzo Rambling. Yeah, it's like, I was pleasantly surprised by the first Black Phone film back in 2022. I remember my friend Mark and I seeing that movie like right after we both left Fort Collins, roughly around the same time. Yeah, so I was like in the middle of me like leaving Fort Collins and like moving to Colorado Springs. Like, I had like 3 weeks to kill, you know, just like hanging out at my uncle's house in Denver. Yeah, it's like, and 3 years later we got a sequel, you know, Black Phone 2. It takes place, I think, 3 years after the events of the first film. Yeah, I was hearing like, you know, overall good things about it. Like, you know, positive reception, you know, from both the critics and the audience, but I also was hearing some like criticisms of it. So we finally got around to seeing it today, and like, it's like, and overall, it's not as good as the first film, in my opinion. Like, it's, I feel like this one, the sequel, Black Phone 2, was like much more of a slow burner, because it's like it you know, our same kid Finney and his sister and one of their friends is like, you know, he, like, you know, spoiler alert, I guess, from the first Black Phone film, is like, he kills the grabber at the end of that movie. Right? And the grabber has returned, and now he's, like, haunting people through their dreams. There's a lot of, like, it's more of a slow burner. Like, the pacing, it does, like, it does take its time a lot more, and it's not as scary. When it does get scary, like, yeah, the film did freak me out quite a few times. Don't get me wrong, but not to the same level the first film did, and it's like, and I will say this, the one thing that the sequel does improve on greatly over the first film is, like, I actually, you know, because the first film was like, obviously I was rooting for Finney, like, you wanted to see him get out of the situation, and he did, and it's really satisfying when he does, but it's like, this film almost had me, like, without spoiling it, obviously, like, you know, the ending is surprisingly emotional. I'm just gonna say that. Yeah, the film is really, the cinematography was really interesting too. The film was very, it takes place in northern Denver, which I think is really cool. Like, you know, hey, it's, even though it's been like over 2 years since I left Colorado, you know, for like the Utica Zoo internship, then moving back home to New Jersey, which then led me to Ohio, of all states. Yeah, it's like, the film takes place in Denver, which, you know, as someone who has family, who still has family in Denver and lived out in Colorado for 5 years, like, that was really cool to see, like, you know, the film take place in, yeah, it's like a frozen wasteland that is Colorado during, like, the winter months. Yeah, it's like, and the cinematography, because, like, you know, the Finney's sister, who I actually think was the best performance in the entire film, was like, she's being haunted by the grabber, like, in her dreams, and when she's dreaming, like, the film looks a lot more grainy, like, that has that filter going for it that you guys might have seen like 28 Days Later, if you guys have seen that movie. Yeah, it has that same feel. It goes back and forth between that when she's dreaming, when everyone's awake, it's like, it looks regular, I guess, the best way I could describe it. And like, there were some moments in the film that were just kind of goofy, and like, we're making Eliza and I just laugh in the theater on it. Like, I'm sure it was unintentional. I wasn't trying to be funny, but just the way that the way things were going down, we were just like, and it is a lot gorier, because I don't remember the first film. I've only seen the first Black Phone once, the one time, like, Mark and I saw it in theaters back in 2022. I don't remember that film being super reliant on gore. But the sequel, there's a lot more bloody moments. There's a lot more, like, graphic imagery of, like, you know, it gives of the grabber's victims just, you know, being like slashed, and DVD is like, I was like, oh man, that's yucky. I don't like horror movies that are like overly reliant on gore. I think that's not scary to me. That's just gross, right? Like, there's a difference. Like, you know, gore and disturbing imagery, on the other hand, those are two different things. And this film does have a lot of disturbing imagery going for it. Like, yeah. And what was I gonna say? Oh shoot! I'm like, oh man, and it does have its like. And there is a new character, you know, their friend, whose name I forget. And, like, there are some, and like, there's other new characters that are introduced who, like, you know, because they're being sent to this, the majority of the film, excuse me, takes place, in this, like, this frozen, like, summer, or it's like a church camp of some kind. Yeah, there's a lot of religious themes throughout the film, too, which I found really interesting. And yeah, it's like, because like, hell is not what you think is. Hell is actually cold. I think they said that in the trailer, the grabber does. Which, by the way, Ethan Hawke once again nailed it as the grabber. Like, you know, he's very menacing, very good at horror. Because I think it's the same director of the Sinister films. Yeah, it's like, horror movies tend to have like the most sequel-itis out of all the different like film genres. Like, you know, like when sequel-itis being like, oh, when the sequel is just not as good as the first film, right? Yeah, horror movies tend to have like the worst cases of sequel-itis, but I think this was one of the rare exceptions. Like, yeah, despite some issues in Black Phone 2, overall, I would give it like a 6 out of 9 stars. Yeah, not as good as the first film, but it is a likable film. Like, yeah, and hopefully I'll get around to seeing. Hopefully I'll get around to seeing Shelby Oaks at some point within the next, like, week or two, because I haven't been able, you know, because I've just been really busy. I would have probably seen it on Tuesday I usually go to movies on discount Tuesdays, right? But, like, there's just been extra shifts opening up that I've just been taking, because, like I said, I've just been trying to work as much as I can before my next layoff period from the zoo. So yeah, I don't think I need to be anywhere Tuesday evening, because I get off work at the zoo that day at 4:30. So right after that, either I'm gonna see Shelby Oaks and then do, like, you know, review it, and then do my live stream, my Turtle Tuesday finale. Which, because we only have like 4 episodes left of season 5, I'm very excited to live stream my reaction and my final thoughts on because that's a series that's been going on my channel for over a year at this point. I'm like, holy cow, it's finally ending. because Daily Rex talked me into like, watching the 2012 Ninja Turtles show and like reviewing it for you guys. And that's when I got the idea for Turtle Tuesday, and now it's like, oh snap, we only got like 4 episodes left. Jeez, that's like, dang. I'm very particular like what TV shows I get into. The last like brand new show that I got into, or brand new at the time at least, the last like brand new show that I got into was Wednesday. That was like back in that was like, oh jeez. There's another crazy thing with October every year. It's like, it's officially been 3 years since I started my internship at the RDC in Nebraska. That was like a state I had never been to before prior to my internship at that place. And yeah, I remember Wednesday was like, because that was before Netflix. You could still borrow your mom's Netflix account before Netflix got all stingy with password sharings and stuff like that. Yeah, I used my mom's Netflix account with, we watched my lady friend in Nebraska. We watched Wednesday together. We also saw Puss in Boots Last Wish together that fall. Excuse that December, yeah. That was like the last brand new show that I got into was Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday's really good. I haven't seen season 2 yet because obviously like I don't have my mom's Netflix account anymore. Oh jeez. Yeah, it was like, I'm very particular what shows I get into, because if I'm gonna be sitting in my bedroom like or in front of my TV for hours, the time it takes to get through a TV show, I would rather just play Minecraft. Or just watch YouTube videos, or both. That's what I do when I'm like playing Minecraft. So I have all these YouTube videos from like YouTubers that I follow that I want to watch, but like I know it's gonna take. These are like really long videos, so I just like play them and play Minecraft at the same time. If that makes any sense. I would rather do that than like watch a new show. I often find myself going back to older shows that I grew up watching, like Danny Phantom, because I got Paramount Plus, I got Disney Plus. Like, I'll rewatch episodes of, like, The Lion Guard or some, like, older Disney films. Or American Dragon, Jake Long. Or, like, I also have Hulu. It came with my Spotify membership. I'll watch, like, Thundercats, the 2011 reboot. That is. Like, sometimes I get the itch to just, like, watch old school Nickelodeon cartoons like SpongeBob, Airbender. I already did my top 9, my top 5. Favorite cartoons of all time video, which was part of a Turtle Tuesday episode. Yeah, so that's crazy to think that's coming to an end. Jeez. Oh my god, man! Yeah! That's my timer. Oh, crud. Excuse me. We say excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Alright, well, I think that's going to conclude this November Skizzo rambling. There is one thing, because it's like, it's September, oh my gosh, what am I thinking? November is like, I think after October, November is my favorite month of the year. Like, so my favorite month of the year is October, which I'm a little biased towards because this is my birthday and my YouTube channel's anniversary and, Halloween and stuff like that. But November is like close second for me, I think. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'd say so. And September and December being like a good... the second half of each year, generally speaking, it goes better for me than the first half. Which I think is just... For all I know, it could just be a coincidence, but I got a good feeling about things. I'm going to stay busy. I'm going to keep at it with both the zoo and the gym. And, just work and life. And, just being the best boyfriend I can be to Eliza, of course. And, expect my belated Halloween post to go up, later this evening. After I rescue my clothes. My clothes! Where are my clothes? Oh, wait. No, I'm just joking. I'm wearing them right now. Yay! And, of course, just... having, gibby. If there is a particular subject you want me to discuss in the next Skizzo Rambling, feel free to let me know in the comments of this video. And, yeah... I'm gonna, when I'm not working at the zoo or the gym, I'm just gonna keep, at it with, that, and, just trying to make videos on a more regular-ish basis. Try to find, other videos, not just movie reviews, but, other videos I can make now that Turtle Tuesday is ending. Yeah. So, I'll think of something. But anyways, you guys have a good night. Stay beastly. Pigeons.